To all the nominees for the 2017 South African Sports Awards. So today, the Minister of Sport and Recreation officially launches the annual awards. The ceremony will take place on the 12th of November at Emperor's Palace, and it's a celebration of the sporting achievements that we've seen over the last year. The Minister himself now joined us. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
This is always a highlight on the sporting calendar, and it's your first Sports Awards.
Yes, it is, but it's something which has been continuing since 2004, and a partnership between sports and recreation and the various companies, and also SABC has been always there, but we have added Super Sport now, so it's continuing. But of course, we have to rationalize it, given the current economic constraints, and cut certain things, but continue to recognize what I would call excellence, continue to acknowledge sports performance and celebrate that. And what do we do also to say we will reward wherever there's any achievement, and that's what it's all about.
So that is the aim. It's to recognize and appreciate the sporting achievements of our sports people over the last year. Is that right?
Put it briefly, we want to acknowledge and celebrate that performance, but we also want to encourage the good achievement from some of our sports people, and that's part of our program of what we call the promoting social cohesion. That's our commitment. Social cohesion is very, very important to us in nation building. Through sport, we can be able to build the nation.
Something from your first answer was a takeaway, which was we're going to rationalize the sports awards. We've come to know the South African Sports Awards as a razzmatazz event, and I understand that they've been downscaled a little bit. Explain this to us. Will the winners still be receiving prize money? And what are some of the changes when you say you're going to rationalize the sports awards, considering the current economic times?
I think the rationale here is that we need to focus and invest more on the development of the athletes in the countryside, in the townships, in the disadvantaged areas. We need also to invest more in the infrastructure. Now, the idea here is to say we're trying to rationalize here and trim the fat, do away with this massive glamour and all these unnecessary expenses, but still put money to recognize those particular athletes. So we're going to trim a lot of other unnecessary things, and but the prize money is still there, although it's also rationalized. But all the prizes would still be there, and would recognize we will give something as a motivation.
Can you tell us how much?
Well, if I've heard it properly from the department, because I had to give clear instructions, we can't be giving R1 million. We would have to go far below that. Okay. But also the idea of saying part of the prize money should be dedicated to particular programs by the athlete himself or herself. That's going to be important, because we're trying to encourage that spirit of solidarity with the poor projects, with the poor communities. But at the end of it is that we must not just put a lot of money and do not think about infrastructure and the development of the athletes.
Absolutely. Through the years, the awards have grown, and it's grown through partnerships. Last year, the awards took place in Mangaung. I did mention already where the venue is this year, at Emperor's Palace. That's in Gauteng. Just explain a little bit about the new partnership with the Gauteng province, and some of the other changes that we may see when the awards take place.
The major partner this time is Ekurhuleni municipality. Okay. They are there, and we are holding this thing at Emperor's Palace. But we still have our old partners. SABC in particular is still there, but we've added this time around the Super Sport. They are also part to this particular game. And of course, there are various other partners, other companies who are going to be party to this. But in the main, it's the Ekurhuleni municipality together with adding, of course, Super Sport.
Lovely stuff. The event is going to be broadcast live on SABC 1 as well as SuperSport on the 12th of November.
Definitely, it will be live on both those stations, the chosen stations, and we're expecting all our guests in their nice ball gowns and their tuxedos. But unfortunately, I don't think I have anyone which fits me, but we expect them on this particular day.
So there's an invitation to all South African designers. Our minister is looking for a nice suave suit for the 12th of November for the 2017 South African Sports Awards. Minister, thank you very much for coming in, and all the best of luck to the build-up to the event on the 12th of November.
Thank you very much.
Very exciting. The nominees for the 2017 South African Sports Awards announced right here on Morning Live. Congratulations to all of the nominees. And there's one category where you at home can also get involved, and that's the People's Choice. So I want to just go over your options in the People's Choice once again. Let's take a look at the nominees, and there you go. We've got 5 nominees. Luvo Manyonga, Wade Fanika, Castor Semenya, Chad the Clo, as well as Kagiso Rabada. And this is the one where you as the public can get involved and actually vote. It's so simple. All the voting details are there, and there's a tablet to be won every single week, and the winners will be announced on various SABC platforms, but you'll be able to find more online. And just to conclude our sports bulletin, let's go back to our trivia this morning, because it was all about the South African Sports Awards. So this is what we asked this morning. We asked who was the winner of the South African Sports Star Award back in 2004. It was the inaugural event. We invited your comments and your answers to @MorningLiveSABC using the hashtag #MorningLiveSportTrivia. So here's a couple of the answers. Nkonza saying Steve Lekolia. Nepso saying not sure. I think Mboleni Molautsi. It must be that guy with the long beads or the long beard playing cricket, I guess, says Leon. You're talking about one Hashimamla. Yes, he did win the South African Sports Star, but it wasn't back in 2004 at the inaugural event. So Velikazi says a Orlando Pirates fan, and AB de Villiers says Nazim Grootboom. It's Natalie de Toy. Can I be a winner because it's Friday? Ha ha ha. #Morning Live Sports Trivia. Well, Natalie did win an award in that year. She actually won 2 awards, but it isn't the answer that we're looking for. The answer that we're looking for on this morning Sports Trivia is none other than legendary Roland Skuman. Congratulations to Timbalani Mate. That is the correct answer. The inaugural event was held in Gauteng as well at Esalen Park, and the South African Sports Star that year was none other than Roland